I knew that. I would have did what I had to do.
So
That is flexing. You know, I'm trying to represent for the night. Hey, Terica. You know, well, who want to kick it off? Y'all want me to kick it off?
Go ahead, kick it.
The floor is yours.
So much sugar in that. I know it is.
I'm screaming.
Care Bears Countdown.
Your powers combined, I am Captain Planet.
Who taught you how to do this stuff? Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it.
These smart kids don't just know the rules.
They use the rules.
This is your brain, Android.
Dumb.
Stupid.
Crazy. Dangerous.
And help take a bite out of crime.
What's up, beautiful people? It's your host, Drake, B. Drake with Everythang Culture. And we're back with a pod fam episode. Okay. This is the click right here, man. We got Shan. What's up, Shan?
What's up?
We got Greg. What's happening, Greg?
What's the word, bro? How's it going?
Best baby. We got Gigi. She just smiling.
Hi, everyone. I was in my space, and then
we love it. And we got the guy, the one, Baylor. What's happening, man?
Everybody's smoking dope tonight. Everybody.
Whoa.
By yourself.
Everybody.
Whoa.
Gigi, you first. You first.
You are alone.
Hey, did he do it? Did he not?
I'm screaming.
Did it. Okay. We ain't talking about that right now. We ain't talking about. We don't even know Diddy.
Stranger danger.
Because we got to go back to Puffy in this era. Because we're going to be talking about the 90s. We're going to be talking about our childhood. Y'all got a bunch of 80s babies right here, right now, okay?
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about the feeling that, did we fail the 90s? Okay?
We absolutely did. I did.
See, and this came from a conversation Baylor and I was having one day when I was going to the gas station.
Wait. I got a question. Who the fuck is we?
We? Who are you? A 90s child?
I'm an 80s baby in the
90s kid.
But what did I do to fail?
What are you doing now? That's what we go get into. What are you doing now, Shan? All these things we learned from our childhood, all these things, these individuals and these entities told us to do and avoid. Are we avoiding them or are we accepting them? Are we paying attention? Are we drug resistant?
If you didn't let down the people that we talking about, you for sure let down PBS. Yes, you did.
I was gonna get it. See, that was on my list to talk about.
I was loyal trooper reading Rainbow.
Meets the same. But where are you now? How often do you? Well, you do have a whole podcast about reading. But we gonna get into that.
Yeah, because you are a convicted felon now.
I'm screaming.
How?
Starting shit 5 minutes into the show.
Now,
Crazy.
if you have a warrant at my door, might be something different. But how? Okay.
We know you. We know you.
My CBD expired last month. So how? Okay.
How did your CBD expire?
It's the oil. It's a strawberry.
Okay. I was like, was that like just get another one, friend?
I am. Okay.
So it's just oil now, basically, what you're saying.
It's a
crack. That's what it is.
It's just less potent. I think it still works.
You never watched this movie Phantasm and had the tall man, he used to drip. He was doing wet. To think about it. That's crazy. Baylor, you ever seen Phantasm? You know, with the little munchkins, the little people. Y'all ever seen Phantasm? Y'all know what I'm talking about.
We just gonna jump into the shows.
I'm sorry. Hey, y'all you just want to have the question.
You don't want to talk about wet.
Get into it.
Okay.
So me and Baylor were chopping it up, and I was pulling up to the gas station. I was about to run out of gas. I was calling for help. I had Baylor pray with me on the way to the gas. Like, it was one of them. You got a mile left to make it to the gas station.
Yeah, the homie was on panic mode.
Boy, panic. So I just needed somebody to talk me through it, okay? Get there. I'm like, how's gas so still high? Gas is not as high as it is in Washington and on the West Coast, but it's expensive. Yeah. And I was just thinking, like, man, we supposed to be driving electric cars. We don't and I know it's popping in certain ways, but I said, Captain Planet would definitely hate coming to Texas. because everything is about fuel. Everything is about chopping trees. It's so much stuff that, like, he told us about global warming when we was kids.
No facts.
Hey, I tell
And
you what,
community and working
and,
together.
Access.
and he's still accessible. I talked to him the other night, and he was upset. You know what he said? Hey, but where the fuck all these buildings come from? Last
Man.
time I was here, man, come on now. He's upset. We let him down. I know I did. I know I played my part.
So let me explain to y'all. Captain Planet was this. It was a great show. I think it came out in the early 90s. It had Gaia, which was like Mother Earth, and she had to give out these rings to like 5 kids or 5 teenagers around the world. They had Kwame, was the black kid from Africa. Shout out to Kwame. Representation, okay. They had the Asian girl. I cannot remember her name. I'm telling you right now, the only name I remember right now is Kwame. The Asian girl, Kwame was Earth. The Asian girl was Wind. Then they had the European girl. She was Australian. She was European Australia. She was Water. Then you had you had the white boy from America. He was Fire.
Asian girl, his name was G.
G. Shout out to G. Look at you.
Yeah.
And hold on, give me what was the little boy name? The one from India?
Matai.
Was it Matai?
Yeah, Matai.
Yeah. He was Heart. Okay. He was made to be a natural figure. And thank you, Beautiful Solid. He was made to be a natural figure out of problem solvers when we need to be. Like Captain America in the 5, like he couldn't manage without the diverse 5 teenagers. Mm-hmm. That was the point. If it wasn't for people to come together, it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, they had to actually figure out the problem before he would actually show up. Like they needed to know what he needed to do in order for them to do Earth will win.
Hey, but check my nigga lineup though. He stayed with Chris though.
Hey, but he had a mullet.
It was a mullet though. He a wild boy for that. Like I feel like Captain Planet and Bobby Brown and Rodman was at the same party. So y'all want to explain to the people how y'all partake in some of this failure?
I'm the mom that goes to the grocery store that doesn't understand if I'm the one bringing in a bag, why the fuck y'all still selling plastic bags?
That's a fact.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If everybody in the store brings a bag, y'all still gonna keep bringing in plastic bags.
Exactly.
If Amazon ships a big package, it shouldn't be a choice on if you want to get it all at once. It should be a must that you get it all at once. I think people will now prioritize their wants over the Earth's needs. And I think that's the issue. And I think businesses are just like, are they going to give us more money? Then we'll take it. Yep. And then you turn around and tell us, make sure you recycle the boxes. Well, it don't matter now.
See, that's what I'm saying. And that's why I feel like we are on drugs.
So I what about you, Greg? What do you do? Well, have you failed Captain America?
Yeah. Because one, let me just say Captain America's black and all blue characters themed as, characters are black. I'll go over that list in a second.
Shout out to Scooter.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
But the reason why I say that, me failing Captain Planet is because it took me becoming a homeowner to realize the actual rules of recycling. I just thought, you know what? I got a pizza box. I can throw that in the recycling. You can't.
Separate. It's separate.
Why? Hold on. You can't.
Separate.
The grease at the bottom of the pizza is considered trash. You have to discard it in the physical trash. You can't put it in. You actually get a fine if you put too many boxes. If you put more than 3, they will fine you up to 500.
And that's why I don't want to live in a city like that. Because
that's not everywhere, my guy.
No, really. Like if you look it up, if you look up like things that can be recycled and what can and can't, when it comes to like pizza boxes, if you have more than three, I think it's like at least on the eastern like seaboard or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, New York is like that. When I went to New York,
advise
they
you.
had 3 different types of recycled holes.
Mhm.
So in Washington we were like that. Okay, in Seattle, yeah, they were big on composting.
Yep.
Okay, big on composting. I hated composting. Sorry, Captain America. And trash only came by once a week. Here in Texas, they come by twice a week. Pick or recycling once a week, and I like it. They got so many, and they give you these small little bins too. Nothing like the big. Back in the day in Texas, you just throw everything on the side of the curb. They pick everything up. Now they
Yeah.
got the bins and things
Has
going
to be
on.
in a bin, yeah, but
But
I don't have a cardboard restriction over here in Jersey.
Yeah.
and I
I'm a
thought they
staff
only
mom.
could I put a whole bunch of cardboard out. I just put like a crap load of cardboard. But with the pizza with food, I thought as long as food is not in there, it's okay. But is it the grease?
Grease from the pizza
Agree.
box, just cheese and
Agree.
stuff
Yeah.
like that.
You
The thing,
you can't discard paint either.
yeah, there's so much stuff like if you shred, like if you have a shredder at home, you can't actually recycle shredded paper, shred paper.
Okay,
I go to those shredding
And
events.
Yeah,
see,
like
see.
I'm looking at a
what are you
list
supposed to
right.
do with it then?
I don't know. Like plastic, you would think, okay, plastic, recycle. They don't want you to even recycle that shit anymore. It has
I
to
know you
go.
can't do bags and bubble wrap. You're not supposed to recycle that.
Nope,
See,
styrofoam, same
yeah,
thing.
you can't do styrofoam. I found they did not pick our stuff. I had to move all this stuff over to the trash. See, and that's when I kind of be like, Captain America, we may have to square up one time
I did
because
Captain America. I paid my gas bill was $102.
so when I think about it, like the cars, vehicles, we got the option to do electrical, but it's expensive. In Texas, it's expensive. But I know if Captain America would come down, he would definitely have to come to Galveston. I was saying it earlier. Have y'all been to Galveston before?
No.
And,
You know
No.
what the water look like? You know, you can smell Galveston from miles away. My Galveston County people is love.
That's how
I'm
it
not
is.
talking about y'all directly, okay? It's no disrespect, but it's the truth and it's the fact.
New Orleans is like that.
Name of that city sound like it's in the top 10 most racist cities of all time.
sound like
That's
the
what Juneteenth started. And of course, it started like that for a reason. Like gas is expensive. Ain't nobody stop driving nothing, you know.
yeah.
Because
And he
they
talk-
guilt us into not staying at home.
When that pandemic hit, man, I've never seen a blue sky like that in my life.
Okay, driving to work was 15 minutes.
This is
Yeah.
why the planet was black. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Captain Planet used to get his ass whooped all the time too.
Yeah,
He ended
used
up
to
almost dying at the end or something like that.
get.
Cause look, the villains he was dealing with, these villains are live in effect. They had the one who like a pig, the one chick. It was about greed, and it was mainly the main thing Captain Planet was fighting about people getting money. He would not be down with Elon and what's the other dude that over? I can't say the name of the organization, the company, but he was all against big money.
Yeah.
People just really overdoing it. Like it's okay, you want to cut down this section of trees, but if you go towards where I have to go to Walmart, all the trees on that road for a good mile and a half is chopped.
Oh, man, the neighborhood, the house I'm in right now, this used to be nothing but trees. Like before I left, this is a whole new build. Like the Krogers, the WalMarts, the all the bars and things around here. Everything is brand new. This is all used to be forestation.
Yeah, in my community, they stay building up houses, communities, parks. We have at least for every community, it's like there are 6 parks.
Yeah.
They just keep building and building and building. We got a bunch of industrial warehouses and stuff out. Now, yeah, man, Captain Planet, if you want to take a fade, you can come over here.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I don't think he'll win. That's the sad. That's why I think we failed Captain Planet, because I think he came back now.
Elon Musk and Apple come together, it's over.
I think he would have a great marketing with using social media. Oh man, he get to travel everywhere.
Yeah, but he would have to keep recruiting recruiting people.
Planeteers. That was the name. That Planeteers.
Yes, they
Yeah.
are called Planeteers. But it's just like we also have to take into account, which is something that I realize is that the same way that we saw it, like there's no real educational shows that are like that anymore. Even
Yeah.
from the Magic School Bus, like there's nothing that's actually feeding into our youth in a capacity that we had it before. But they've also said when I was looking up online that it's the attention span. It's like kids are no longer wanting to like do
It's
the journey and
facts.
learning all
Yeah.
these actually fun facts. For us, we were just happy we saw cartoons and we were able to get educated at the same
Hey,
time.
it was my nigga Count Dracula. I couldn't wait to see him on because I know he's
Oh,
about
you
to
talking? See,
count.
you said you just talking about the count. There's no count. It's just the count. Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2,
Oh
3.
man, we about to count some money up.
But
Hey,
I
no,
feel
he was a
I
pimp.
feel
You can't tell me
in,
nothing different.
in 7th grade, who really put us on was Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Man,
Yeah.
Bill Nye. And I was talking about this the other day. You go further back. Do y'all remember Mr. Wizard?
Yes.
Mr. Wizard, now that I'm adult, it kind of give me weird vibes. Because why
Why?
would all these kids were able to come in your house
With no parent
with
around.
no parental supervision at all? They just come in your
That's
back.
Mr. That's Pee Wee Herman.
Man, hey, chill out. Hey, Pee Wee Herman was legit.
And
Pee
he
Wee
was weird.
Herman
That was weird.
he was in a space to do something where people was doing it. I like listen. I was a kid when that kid. I can't remember the age I was, but I was like, yeah, but isn't that place used for that? If he wasn't Pee Wee Herman, would he still been shamed for it?
Yes, because he would have been Mr. Roberts' neighborhood. He would have been him.
That is true.
Wait, let me stop. Let me stop.
If he wasn't him, that would be the next best thing. That's what I'm saying. Is like they was both two men for some reason like to live alone, but like to play with an imaginary or puppets in their
But
house.
Mr. Rogers ain't never had kids in his house.
And they had kids watch them. Now, was I educated at some times? I was there. I saw it. But I'm just saying, if you thought about it, it was two men that got all these kids things and they live by themselves. Their friends was us. Okay.
Not arguing with you that. Not argue. But that was hey, I don't know what to say. Since that Quiet on Set came out, I'm kind of like
Nasty Nate.
Oh no, I'm in a bind, Nate.
Didn't they were like
but
The whole 90s was a lie. Everything.
Man, let's talk about Dare.
Okay.
I
knew that was a lie when they brought it up at school. I was like, okay.
You know how bad collectively, like I can't even separate myself from y'all because we was all sold on it. We all had that black shirt with the red writing, right?
Hey, do you know he had a name? Y'all remember his name?
No.
It's a black name. I don't think he was black though. I think they try to make him black, but we like, he ain't black. Close.
Jerome.
Damn, you went all the way black, Gigi.
Yeah, that was super black. That was so black.
I don't even know how to feel about that. When you said super black, you just said
you
it
just went straight to Jerome.
Yeah.
Shit.
1970.
Like, no.
That's what he was giving with the tight
1976
shirt.
black.
I saw it. I saw it. That's what it was giving.
That's Michael Jackson as a teenager black.
It's Darren the Lion.
There, that makes sense.
Darren,
Yeah, they weren't that crazy.
But check it though. At that time, it was just cocaine, some crack, and some weed. Man, no, but look. But when we accelerate to the future, when we start talking about perks, Molly.
Hey, man, we got meth, we got heroin. Heroin was back then too, though. That was he was saying.
Yeah, but they have like different versions of it. But I'm just saying, like, if they said say no to drugs, I don't think they should be like a separate umbrella.
But they lacing the weed now, though.
Oh yeah, facts.
But the thing was, it was like all drugs, and Dare was big in they said it was big in high schools, but I remember Dare in elementary school. I don't remember it in high school.
I remember in high school either.
I didn't reach high school with it. It was just elementary for me.
Same.
So,
But you know who did? You know who did actually do the opposite? Robert Downey Jr.
He did. Yeah, he was definitely.
and that, but that was the thing with Dare. Dare was actually before Dare came into effect, it was going to fail. The main thing they knew with Dare, it wasn't going to work. They had another program before Dare that did horrible.
Called what?
Was it? I think it was called Smart, and
I
it
feel
was
like I saw that
SMART.
before.
Well, they must have been a one-hit wonder because that was.
Oh, because remember they had you sign a contract. Like once again, I don't remember. Did I sign a contract? Did y'all sign a contract with Dare?
That probably
signed.
didn't reach.
We all signed, but it was bribery though. I remember them giving us something if we did.
Like pizza. Yeah, we had a pizza party after our Dare little
Yeah, they all gave us that county that government pizza.
Hey, we need to do a redo.
Question about the Dare thing though, like when they came around to the school or whatever, they also did like the fingerprinting or whatever, where they like put your finger on like paper. And they give you a little card.
Oh yeah,
I do remember that.
We was big time snitching on ourselves. Oh, they got us.
Did y'all get fingerprinted?
I definitely had that.
We sold our souls a long time.
That's why it failed us. We've been in the system.
We so stupid. Hey, now that I think about it, nigga, we in the Matrix, man, with our stupid ass.
Hey, just for a slice of pizza, man. Just for a slice of pizza.
We really fingerprinted ourselves.
I forgot about that. I forgot all about that.
Oh my God.
They repaid us with the Scholastic Book Fair. So like, hey, we're gonna take your fingerprint, and then you still got to pay us for these books and bookmarks.
Oh my.
I still be hating on people who went to Scholastic Book Fair.
Greg just took me back, dog. That's what you call PTSD.
Wait, Drake, you never had a Scholastic Book Fair?
Oh, we had it. I was just too poor to get anything. I could. Man, I talked about it too. Bring up some pride. I'm about to start crying. I was like, that bookmark. Nah, that man, get all this cool stuff. I could get nothing.
Yeah,
you can see how much the world has changed, nigga. That book event was elite.
Yeah.
Big baller. So, but listen, the Dare. You know how much it was to run Dare?
How much?
$2 million. $2 billion. I probably $2 billion to put, and they knew Dare was going to fail because the one before that was Smart. It introduced where, and they had a PSA, and they kept playing it. It's like you're the ones introducing these kids to drugs, and when you introduce kids to drugs and even tell them it may kill them, they're like,
"I'm gonna try it.
Let's try." Let me see if it really gonna work. Maybe I can beat it. It's just like with the Tide Pod challenge. It's just like with all these things you see teenagers and these young folks doing it because they go test the water.
They were doing shit with like balloons and all kind of air fresheners and
the aerosol cans. Y'all remember that?
Yes.
The whiteout glue, all that, man. They was trying to get hot.
They had you can lick frogs.
Oh yeah, they were licking frogs.
No, I know about the lick frog.
Oh, the lick frog, yeah.
Yeah, I know about the lick frogs, but I don't know about no cat pee.
You never heard of Mr. Sketch? It's like the smellable markers and stuff. People getting high.
I still sniff them to this day. Do I have one here?
Oh, don't see on live TV. We losing our friend.
After we talk about
every day, we got to check in.
You're feeling daring.
every day, we got to call Shan to make sure she took.
They smell delicious. Look. No, you know what I really was sniffing in class though? Till the 6th grade. Those permanent markers that the teacher would use on that easel.
Yeah. You're a savage. She a savage.
Shan, like now it makes sense, Shan. It makes sense, Shan.
It does. I know something.
Who wants some clap erasers?
Lord.
Who the hell is John Walsh's son? What?
Like, no, don't go there. Don't do that. Don't do
who
that.
Is John Walsh?
Oh my God.
I don't know. Like this before my time.
I that last name is familiar.
That's the guy. That's the from the what you call it show.
The guy whose son went missing.
Yeah. What was it called?
Oh, Texas Ranger.
No. Not Texas Ranger. No. America's Most Wanted.
Oh yeah, him.
Yeah, that started that started with his son.
Wow. See, that was a piece of information I didn't know. The
Me
more
either.
with the little NBC rainbow. Like,
Oh my gosh, I saw it when you said it, Greg. I saw it. I saw it.
I guess because I said I was going to bring this up, so I might as well, right? When it comes to the blue characters being black, so I'm gonna just run them off, and y'all tell me like if I'm right, if they black or not, right?
Okay.
Genie from Aladdin.
Oh yeah, no, he came off as a man. Like, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, we know his voice wasn't, but his persona, absolutely.
Robin Williams was.
Yes, he held it down.
Yeah. Robin Williams is
Yes. Did you hear the ad libs when he was singing his song? That already told you what type of time he was on.
He never had a friend, never had a friend.
He with us. He with us.
I'm
Go
so
ahead.
I'm reading the chat and I'm like, what? Like
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob was not black.
No, Squidward.
Squidward was black.
Yeah, he was an old man that did not want to be violent.
Yes, I think he had a lot of trauma growing up. That he ain't have a lot of black friends. Squidward didn't have a lot of black friends, but he was a black man.
No,
I think Squidward had a lot of black friends. But they was all.
I think he was in that class.
Yeah. What about the Smurfs?
Man.
That makes sense to me. They play music, the way that they were playing music, how they was vibing with each other.
Greg, check this out. I always thought them niggas was like Hawaiian.
I'm screaming.
Hear me out. They gave island vibes.
Okay. I'm gonna convince you real quick. The reason why I thought that the Smurfs were black, and I figured this out like 2 weeks ago, is because they all got on the Pooh Shiesty mask. It's just hanging up.
I'm screaming.
This is
They're
what
all
happened.
fresh.
Last one, Cookie Monster.
Man, I love Cookie Monster, boy.
Yeah, that's Biz Marquee.
I love Cookie Monster. I was watching a video with Cookie Monster the other day.
Yeah.
It came out as the Cookie Rabbit, the Cookie Bunny.
Yeah.
Okay. I have the concept in my head now.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, you forgot because you forgot.
Skeeter from Doug. But
yeah, Skeeter.
The writers tried to lie and say that he wasn't black. So I was like, all right, are we gonna believe the writer?
No, they said he was black, right? Because me and Bailey did an episode about this, like, 2-3 years ago.
I gotta look it up again.
I think they said
he was black.
They said he was black. They definitely said he was black.
It was either him or Bugs Bunny. It was one of the two. I was like, all right. They said that they weren't.
I don't know
black
Bugs Bunny black.
I
know Daffy Duck is black.
Yeah, and I went back and forth on Roger, but I don't know.
I think Roger was Hispanic.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's think he was Latin, okay? Man, Roger went through. Man, remember when they came in the next season? Roger won the lot. His mama won the lottery. That was a whole like when Disney. They just really Nickelodeon. They didn't go back to Nickelodeon with Doug, but
we knew Roger was getting his ass whooped though.
Oh yeah, he was an abused child. You know, hurt people. You know, American Love Company, definitely. They talked about. He had some problems. You know.
Yeah, they definitely like put cigarettes out on him. That's
why he stayed with that leather jacket. Oh, I'm so sorry. Damn.
That's all he wore.
Damn.
Yeah.
But like you can say that about Doug, but Doug showed you he just had the same fit. You know,
and
he
he
was
washed
just
it. We seen the episode of him washing the same outfit.
I say Dare, but the thing is, Dare was a waste of money. That's the thing. I was thinking about when we were doing this. I don't know how much we failed the 90s. I think Dare failed us.
You think the Care Bears was black?
Do
you think the Care Bears was black?
I think there was the variations.
Some of them. I love to see if we start talking about the Care Bears, I can go in about it. I love the Care Bears. Y'all failed. I would say y'all, cause not me. Y'all failed the Care Bears.
Darkheart was the first. Darkheart was the first Thanos.
Yeah. Do y'all remember the gummy bears too?
Yes.
And that weird dude trying to eat them with the cat. They used to now hold on. See, that's the other thing. When I was talking about how the 90s also failed us, I'm gonna wait till we get to that. Because they were drinking lean on gummy bears. You can't tell me nothing different. They were drinking so it was a lean, it was like lean, but it was the lean that make you excited. They were drinking something what make you that hyper? Okay. That's what it is.
Adderall.
They were on
Happiness.
something. That was showing habits. You sip this and it go act your behavior gonna change. You become like a superhero. That's what a lot of people get on these substances.
That's germ.
They talk about it. Wouldn't it be okay. Pull it back. Y'all listen to Pod Fam. This is everything. Drake with everything culture. This is a fun episode. This is the conversation we talk about. How did the 90s influence us? Did we fail the 90s or did the 90s fail us? Because I want to tell y'all this right now. I went back and watched probably 30 commercials. I thought it was Scruff McGruff. Scruff McGruff was the nephew, but McGruff was a crime dog.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Y'all can
Hello.
say what you want. Listen. When I was like in high school, a little bit younger, I like McGruff as a snitch.
Yeah, that
Man,
nigga's.
hey, when you start paying HOA fees, you start paying taxes,
Come on, talk to him.
you start having
You won't-
responsibilities, you start owning, vehicles and owning property.
Yeah, you want him in the neighborhood.
Heck, man,
You want one of them.
McGruff ain't said nothing wrong.
Hey, that nigga
That
said,
old lady said.
You need to be doing Scruff like you need to be doing the same thing and calling the laws on these niggas.
hey, Drake, he said, you want to know something? He's a thief. You need to do something about it.
You need to do. Hey, what are you doing? You do it.
You
McGruff
the
like,
dog.
hey, G, let me tell
Yeah,
you
he
something.
definitely will be holding you accountable.
Holding you accountable.
Yeah.
Take a bite out of crime. They're like, are y'all taking bites out of crime? McGruff said, hey, you see those people moving that furniture out that house? Huh, them your neighbors. Have you talked to them recently? Remember, they was supposed to be on vacation this week. They look like movers, but they are actually thieves. Call the laws, okay? So,
and he gonna make you feel bad. He gonna make you feel bad if you don't. He gonna make you feel bad.
hey, when you become an adult, all of that out the window. Hey, once again, I'm gonna throw this in as a caveat. On Friday, Stanley. I'm Stanley now. You step in my grass, we got a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a
Step in my
fact.
grass, you want to. I ain't gonna handle it, Stanley.
No. Watch this, Drake. Squidward.
That,
Hey, let me tell you, I understand his attitude.
well, looking
my
out that
mama, I
window.
do. Yeah. As soon as knocking on my door, oh man, attitude.
Oh boy. I be looking at people from my ring camera. I be looking right here. One dude gonna try to say he knew I was looking at him. Look, one of them people like we don't do solicitation in this neighborhood, sir. Like,
Hey, so shout out to Spectrum. Stop sending your mans over here. We already got good internet service. We
Xfinity.
good. Okay, leave us alone. Yeah. And I'm tired. No, I don't want no solar panels. Leave me alone, bro. No.
But McGruff, hey, who is who we have McGruff now? You know who? Man, I'm gonna message him. I can't stand 80% of the stuff he does. But 20%, I always say this. Hey, a broken clock is right twice a day.
Yeah.
But McGruff, the crime dog in our generation now, is Charleston White.
Wow.
He went there. He went there.
I did.
He went there.
Yeah.
We here now.
Yeah. Turning back on this one.
Makes sense to me.
Thank you, Stone. Like, if you go back and watch the clips of now once again, I'm talking about the 20% of them, not 80, but the other 80 crazy stuff he be doing. But Scruff was gonna call you out on that dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to play with them over there? Like, Scruff legit said, hey, walk home with your friends. Oh, you want to walk home by yourself? Go ahead and get kidnapped.
The way
That's
he
how it
had
happened.
them boys chase him though was out of line. Ain't no friends running up on you like that.
You say that, Shan. You say that. Like, do they do PSAs? We used to have a gang of PSAs back in the day.
They don't do no PSAs.
Hell no.
Remember, do you know where your kids are?
Yeah, it's 10 p.m. You know where your
Yo,
kids are. But like,
do you know where your kids is at? That's crazy.
Kids even have curfews anymore? Like I don't
Now the kids
They
leave.
need curfew.
The kids leave after the parents left already, and they be home when the parents get home.
Yeah,
so it's like your kid gets to live a double life without you.
They said the government said we got to make this for y'all stupid ass because y'all don't know where y'all kids is at right now.
They had everybody say it too. People even that they ain't had no kids.
Yeah, once they started getting those BMWs crashing into, the mall and stuff, like, hey, come get your kids.
Yeah.
Come get them.
Now they just
the mall closed at 10 o'clock.
And now they shut it. And now they do the game thing. Like if I think it's more than 2 people or something like that. That's considered a game. So you got to break it up.
Yeah.
So,
but you know more than 2 people. That was so crazy. Y'all remember ever being a kid out at the playground and around 6 o'clock, a church bus come around the neighborhood to scoop up kids and take them to church? Yeah. Without saying anything to their parents, you just left the park and went to some church in a van.
Yeah,
but they need to bring that back. I don't care. Hey, they need to bring that back.
Like, it's not the same. Now we got all types of vans picking up kids. We can't do that.
That's different. Like,
can't do it.
Man, you about to get so many people kidnapped right now.
Hey,
get in the van.
Don't get them no idea. Just get in
hey, I can call my wife upstairs right now, like, and say, look, man, yes, they used to pick up kids in the vans, man. I was picked up by what?
I said, Mom, I got into a van to go to some church. I don't even know the people there or what. I just know we went to church, and then after the whole service, they took us back to the neighborhoods and say, who lives in this apartment?
Oh no.
Yo, I'll be goddamn if I look out the window. Oh yeah. They just got in a church van and just left.
Crazy.
And
my 8-year-old daughter just hopped in a church van.
Yeah.
For Jesus, I would. For Jesus.
I'm not gonna let Shannon slide on that. How did you just randomly get into a van though?
It was me, my brother, my cousin, the kids at the park.
It was a team effort.
We were just in there and they had cookies and juice.
Hey, Shannon, you ain't lying. No, but it wasn't that bad. It was cool.
Hey, every time.
Let me tell you, thank God for seeing me through as an adult now. Thinking shout out to the Lord.
Let me tell you, if the girls ever try me like that, I'll be, it's gonna be me and Jesus.
So Shan, you can't get mad. Like if your girls acted like you and did the things you done as a kid, what would be your reaction?
Let me back up so you can see my halo. I'll be so upset. I said, don't try me like that.
What halo?
Halo. I saw some horns pop out. What are you talking about?
I saw the halo.
I absolutely see Shan saying,
Thank you,
hey, Mom, I got picked up by the Pied
I tell them all the time of what I did. I asked you today. She's like, did you ever do anything horrible in school? I was like, no. I always push the line just enough not to go to the full extent of trouble. But
I'm glad you said that.
I did have teachers that will pick me up in the desk and put me in the hallway, but they never sent me to the principal's office.
Sam, what about this? What about
that's
this?
Bad behavior, baby. What you talking? Like, wait, stop, everybody, stop. You ain't gonna keep talking about how I'm good, but if a teacher picked up the desk and put you in the hallway, that never happened to me. Did that happen to y'all?
He didn't know how to deal with me. So he was just like, let me just remove you.
So question, when he picked up the desk, like he left you sitting in the chair? Or
yes, I was still in it. It was Mr. Shaw. Mr. Shaw, he was a math teacher. I had got a Skittle stuck in my nose and he said, don't come back in here until you get it out.
Okay.
I said, all right.
Why he didn't send you to the nurse?
Because he just knew eventually it would get out. It was just
why you got hold on? I asked the wrong question.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you have a Skittle in your nose?
I was being adventurous, okay?
Okay.
Hey, let's go back to Dare. Let's go back to Dare. That's why Dare failed in the first place. People want to be adventurous. Let me see if I do this, what would happen.
I don't stick those in my holes anymore.
Well, let me tell you how I let down. Let me tell you how I let y'all down and how somebody took the McGruff message. I remember I forged my mom's name on the field trip slip.
To go where?
To go to UCLA. Mind you, I say at least 30 minutes away from Westwood. I signed that damn slip, went, got back before she got home off work, right? So, I'm what, about like 11, 12 or something like that. We're not getting up till 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Homie come to the window. Hey, can Ronnie come out? Oh, mom's, well, no, he's still asleep. Oh, here's where the snitching comes in. Oh, he
No.
said, oh, he still must be tired because they came back late from that UCLA game. She said, what UCLA game? She said, yeah, it was a soccer game. It was a field trip to the soccer game. And that's how I got snitched on.
So you needed Captain Planet to come save you that day.
Okay.
I did time, my brother.
You remember when field trips didn't cost no money? You just needed permission.
Exactly.
No, I don't.
What?
I went to, like not all field trips you had to pay to, but some you had to. Like, did y'all have a zoo in the city y'all grew up in?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to pay for the zoo, man. Did y'all have a medieval times in y'all area?
Yeah.
And when I was
I hated that food, but it was so much fun.
You hated that food, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to stop cursing. I'm not gonna curse, y'all. I'm not gonna curse here. But let me tell you, that was my first time having a whole half, like the whole piece of chicken, the whole chicken. And man, I'm sorry. That is mad black. Okay, I want to say another word, but it's mad black. You about to see some people fight, and you about to serve me chicken, and I can pick the chicken up and shit. Dog, I think everybody should go meet with time.
You gotta think about who cooked it in the back for you, and then who cooked it in the back for me.
Hey, the people in Texas, they season that thing right. In Dallas, Texas, that was some good chicken right there. Like
Over here, I didn't care. I love the entertainment, but
is it like a stadium theme where like you can eat and watch it, or you?
Dude, it's like think about going, like, you ever watched that movie with Martin? What was it called?
Black Knight.
Black Knight.
Okay.
Think of that movie right there, but think of like the whole stadium, Coliseum. They even try to make it to a Coliseum. They come out on horses and chariots and stuff, and they be jousting and all that. And everybody in every section is a different color, and you got to cheer for the person in your section. And you want your man. I remember one time I said we won. I've been twice, and I section one time. Boy, when I tell you, it was. I don't think they needed. If Lil Jon existed back then, if they put that's all you needed, bro. Like, it would have been, because you got the Black Knight, the Green Knight, yellow, white. Boy, it's just live, but it's an experience. It's an experience.
Absolutely.
I ain't been to medieval time, but I done watched the show with meat in my mouth.
I gotta read this. I definitely gotta go check this out.
I had a great time. I went there as a child, and I went there as an adult.
Which one did you have a better time at?
As an adult. Yes, as an adult, because I was really able to really, you know what I'm saying, really think that my team was gonna win for real. Because you just want to watch the entertainment, free food, and sit there
Drake will go tomorrow. Drake will go tomorrow.
Be fresh with the lights out, but that's not the story.
I'm definitely gonna check it out though.
If we all go together, that's something you got to go.
That'd be so much fun.
I know, right? Like, it's one of those experience. It's an experience. But man, when I tell y'all, it's just one of those things. When I think about back in the day, I was watching the show earlier, The Dark Side of the 90s. I was watching this on Hulu. Man, we had a lot of negative influences as well. Okay.
If you pay attention, yes.
Man, we had a lot of things. We kids, but there's a lot of stuff we should have been watching, but it was right there in front of us. How are we not going to watch it? We came up in a generation that we didn't have as much easy access as these kids have now.
Parents knowing, right?
Exactly. But we were searching. We were some very inquisitive children. Okay, I don't know how y'all was.
Look like a rice grain washer.
But that felt racist. I don't know.
My brothers were rice grain watchers.
Oh, you talking about the television
that you didn't have where you would look for the image? Yes,
you're absolutely correct.
was just
Wow.
like, yo, you gotta
With this
stop.
little swear, man, I am gonna make something out. But I'm gonna make it out of something. I'm gonna make it. Hey, I'm
I've
a
been there.
straight. That probably messed my vision up with quite a bit of my life, but I'm gonna make it something work.
Okay.
But man, like Jerry Springer, that was the '90s, man.
When they fought for real, I like that.
Ricky Lake.
Ricky, man,
Lake.
Jenny
Right.
Jones,
Yes, Jenny Jones.
Silk
Okay.
Stockings,
L. Williams.
Doug Man.
We get there.
Let me tell you, Doug Man. Yeah, do y'all know who Doug Man is?
Who?
No.
Hey,
Who he actually is now.
before South Park, we had Duck Man. Okay, it came on after Silk Stockings. It was an animated dude. He was a duck. Okay, and he was a pervert. Okay, why? Like it was such a good show, but it was such an inappropriate show. And as kids, you didn't see that many. See, look. That's all I need to know. Stone know who Duck Man is. Stone know who Duck Man is.
I thought Beavis and Butthead was the inappropriate.
Oh man, Duck Man would take Duck Man, like go like if y'all go and watch Duck Man, y'all be like, I see where Drake get it from.
I gotta look this shit up.
Big thighs and big damn.
Oh my god.
I thought it was the Silk Stockings.
Okay.
I didn't even think about that.
Well, apparently everybody loved it because it got a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. So it
Duck
must be
Man was lit, bro. But like, man, he like
said
if you
Duck?
watch it, it's a good watch. I need to go back and watch Duck Man.
Gotta go watch it tonight.
It is just. I think the dude from. I want to say I don't. If I may be wrong, but the dude from Seinfeld might have been the guy. But you know,
I do remember this.
yeah.
So he went from Seinfeld to
Dang, that's the Robies night.
Jason Alexander from Seinfeld was Duckman.
Yeah,
I found that out recently.
the description of the show says Eric Duckman, a sarcastic, womanizing duck, solves crimes with the help of big partner Cornfield.
I remember Cornfield.
Yo, I remember this.
Cornfed. So what channel did this come on? Because it sounded like Cartoon Network or something.
USA. This before I'm telling you. This before South Park. This before Cartoon Network. Duckman was my. We had the Critic.
Mm-hmm.
We had Simpsons, of course. The Simpsons was like a big influence on us. Like I'm thinking that's animated, but we still had Married with Children.
Mm-hmm.
That's influence. Yeah, of course we had Family Matters and all that. But when I say the type of influence we had in the 90s, we had a lot of messy, we had a lot of dramas. I think Jerry Springer and a lot of those daytime talk shows was reality TV before reality. It was really reality TV. Even though it was influenced by producers. But these are real people they were dealing with. So I think daytime television opened up what reality TV is now.
I agree.
But it was the reality without you leaving room for assumption. So I feel like social media, we have room for assumption without hearing the whole story. They show the whole story and the situation in one.
From a snapshot though, yeah. Like, because people was getting taken out. People was getting unalive.
Yeah.
Like with that situation with Jenny Jones, with that dude, she had to go to court for that.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly it was a dude that, this was afterward. I don't think they ever aired the episode, but basically it was best friends. They were friends. And one dude kept hitting up. One dude, this is way before what we know what society is now. And, being gay and all that, that was very super taboo then, okay? And one of the friends kept hitting on one of the dudes. And he brought him on Jenny Jones to say nationally, like, hey, I got a crush on you and surprise him. And 3 days later, he unalived him.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember that. Because he acted like nothing was he didn't really overreact on camera.
Yeah, he didn't overact on camera, but he was like, I done told you. And now you go try to embarrass me and play me in front of all these people.
National TV. Yeah.
crazy, man.
I mean, but we have positive influences. We have family shows. We had Jefferson, Huxtables, Moesha, Martin.
That was not the 90s.
What
Moesha.
the 90s?
The Jeffersons was like in the 70s.
Family Matters.
They still was playing it.
Yeah, I said Family Matter. They'll still play. But I'm talking about, well, we had the positivity, but we can't act like we didn't have the
And
negative.
we had
No, we had a lot though. We had a lot of shows in the 90s.
We can say
have
rock.
more reason to be in the house. Like there was board game commercials, board games. We had the Mac computer that was see-through in the 90s.
Y'all had money.
In the late 90s. And it was like one of those things where if you have multiple TVs in your house, you was rich.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah,
I get all of that, but I think that like with our generation in itself, like we use our imagination. Like we had TV, but most of the games you think about like we have today, we created them. We had to go outside and figure out what we had to do. We wasn't able to just sit in front of a TV or a tablet all day.
The 90s got
stories
those,
came on, it was time for you to go outside.
You had to do something, figure it out.
I had to call the HOA last week because it's getting warm outside, and I was like, "Yo, like there's no net on the basketball court," and they're like, "Well, nobody really plays basketball. What do you mean? Like, no, like kids need to go outside. More importantly, when I go out there, I want to be able to play basketball with a hoop and a net."
What do your neighborhood look like? What's make up the population in your neighborhood? 'Cause let me tell you, in mine, that basketball court stay packed.
That's the thing. It's stay packed. It's both. It's like a mix between like Ethiopian, Eritrean, and Black. And I understand, like, their dynamic when it talks like Eritrean and Ethiopia, they don't really play sports like that, which is cool. But the issue is we have a mix between homes, like single family, townhomes, and then we have condos as well. So I'm sitting there trying to figure out exactly why they, when it comes to the kids, they just aren't outside. And
because
you put a soccer ball out there, they would be.
In the 90s, it kind of started. I think it kind of started in the 70s. But as far as the 90s has the most imaginary characters.
Yeah.
We had imaginary friends back in the 90s.
Yeah.
These kids ain't got no.
Hold on. Y'all didn't. Okay. You didn't have a measurement. You didn't have. Shan, shut up. You have a measurement. You have an imaginary friend now, Shan.
I did not. Now, did I go in my room and create situations with my stuffed animals and my babies? Yes, I did.
That's an imaginary friend. That's the same thing.
That's not no friend that I go talk to by myself without toys.
Yeah, did you make the bear talk? Did you make the bear talk?
She really got to take it.
That's an imaginary friend.
Yeah, you're a psycho.
Friends.
Shane got to.
You still do it. She shamed herself now, Shane. It's okay.
You said
we ain't shaming you, baby. We love you.
Look,
this is a
look.
safe space.
Why?
Hi, fam. We're together. Oh.
Hey,
Shane.
Why is this night coming out of?
I cannot.
Crazy, yo.
No, like I had to imagine. I had I talk about it all the time. I brought him show and tell. His name was Buster. He was my white stuffed rabbit. That was my DEI right there. Okay, I love Buster. Like when my mama pissed me off and I was mad, I'm going in my room and grabbing Buster. You don't believe what?
No, but I did have a talking Bubba. I had a talking Bubba, and I would talk.
Hey, Drake, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Did you have a domestic violence relationship?
That was Buster. Man, if somebody lay their hands on Buster, it's gonna be a wrap for them. Like I was very protective of Buster. I was not, man, Buster was that's why I said it was. I don't know how Shan was. If somebody touched or did something to Buster, I'm hurting them. You understand?
But
Buster was like my dog.
Because I was the only girl, and my brothers took pride in taking my doll baby heads off.
Ooh.
So.
Right. What was Buster's voice?
Oh my God.
I can't remember.
It was his inside voice. Don't play with him. He know what time.
Fail Buster. That's what this.
I didn't fail Buster. Buster, man, I need, man. We need to bring back Busters. Don't get me emotional in here. Buster was my Buster got characters.
When you used to talk to your toys,
hell yeah.
You was actually talking to yourself, dog. Like you was saying hi to yourself.
Hey.
I had a yellow M&M character stuff, and he was
a peanut M&M.
Yeah, and I treated him like a light-skinned black man.
Yo,
What does that mean?
you gotta go to the English corner.
See, see, see. This
I
is
don't
what
even know.
happens.
I want to
This,
support you, Shan. I don't even know how to do that. I
yeah,
don't know how
this
to
you
do
could
it.
tell who had cable when they was a kid. You
I'm
could tell.
screaming. No, because I did too, but yeah, I'm not flying it.
Oh my god.
Yo, let me tell you.
That's a
I get
wild take.
I gave Buster to my cousin's daughter
Why?
because I was too old and she was a little girl. And I was like, and I why he like Buster used to get dirty and shit. And I remember like we could use Buster as like one of them commercials to
No
watch.
respect.
I never forget when I watched Buster one time, he came out pure white again. I like, dang. But man, I gave Buster to my little cousin Terry, and if you see this Terry, you know, I'll be want to ask her, but I don't want to get emotional. I'm like, what did you do with Buster? Like let me tell you, if Buster's still around, if Buster, I would take. I like, can you give him back? Like,
Yo,
I just want to have.
I'm screaming.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Buster somewhere in the Nike factory. That nigga is some running shoes right there.
Completely forgot I'm on TikTok, man.
I had to look.
Man.
I actually got a restriction. I don't know how. Just for going live.
Oh, it gonna
What
happen.
did we do?
It
What
gonna
did
happen.
We started talking about the D word. And not the one
Drugs.
Shannon, the other one. Yeah.
Oh,
we?
yeah.
As he says it again.
I remember they got me one time. I was pouring alcohol, and I was like, "Whoa, what are we doing here?"
Wait, they do that now too? I will say, Drake, thank you for, what you did when I was driving. He told me, he was like, yo, you better put up a background or else they're gonna clip you. 30
Man,
seconds later, violation.
they were coming for your neck all the time. When they start when you could get attention, they go humble you. TikTok like not too much right there, not too much. If we ain't making money, you ain't gonna make money. Let me tell you that.
Nice.
Dare I know we talk about this. The '90s failed us, and we somewhat fail sometimes too. But we trying, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like
But
a
seeing
dot.
this,
I feel like a dot in the problem.
but if you a dot, but how big of a dot are you? Them dots. Don't say it. Don't say it. Nah, they
I feel
big.
like
They,
I feel like we some
Gigi, you feel me?
Okay.
Okay. Let's continue. But seeing this young man on Twitter,
Ooh.
you know the one I tagged y'all in, the one that's doing heroin,
Oh yeah.
bruh,
I thought that
my
was a
G. Come on.
Hmm.
I don't like look, y'all about to make me turn into Barney in here.
But Drake, here's the thing. I think a lot of these kids now, though, like they see like your shirt, they see Dare, and they like Michael Jordan. They took that seriously.
But that was the downfall of this program in the first place. Even before the program started, they said in its statistics was proven. They had the numbers that the program before, when these kids see it, they will take it as a dare to do it.
That's crazy.
And they still went ahead and started this program, knowing this program was going to fail.
So was this really a failure or something that they actually planned in regards to build up that prison system and get everything in order?
It was pushed by Ray. It was pushed by Nancy, Gawk Nancy.
Oh, that's the lady. That's the ones that so it's not the smoke weed, but they had a whole weed farm on the back.
So it was more so like a social experiment. It wasn't for actual like progression at all. It was just
I think a lot of people on it wanted progression, but they were being stubborn because they're still around, you know. And the thing is, we're going to do it anyway. So they started to start another program. There's a little bit more effective with Dare because they started with high school students and they came with, what was it called? It was called something. Y'all know this name. It was like, it wasn't crack is whack, or it was like get up or get down. It was like something they tried to make it hip hop-ish. They were like, I'm so mad.
I was about to sing it. Sister A. If you wanna be somebody, if you wanna go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention.
So that they try to hit it from that way, and but Dare was pushed by like law enforcement, like principals, basically
Yeah,
people
I
empowered.
remember.
But when they started to push these the other program by actual kids and other teenagers and things they tried, it was a little bit more effective. So I think, I think it's once again, it's still a problem. If we get real, the drug epidemic is high. What's up, Will?
Then I have
It's
a
high.
question. So, like, just to placate on top of that, if we didn't think Dare was beneficial to our community, how do you feel about Scared Straight?
That was one of my questions.
Oh man.
Aaron Straight was more like, how can I punish my child to do right?
Yeah, it was
It's still preventing, like they're still trying to prevent you from
Yeah.
doing X, Y, and Z.
but it was like America's most funniest videos to me.
Yes, especially when the person that was like, "You gonna be mine. You gonna come in, you gonna be mine." And that boy's ear. I said, "Wait a minute."
When he made that boy hold his pocket. Y'all like, ooh.
When he said lick your lips, and then he said put this Kool-Aid. He said put the Kool-Aid on your lips and then lick them. I said, yeah. Wait a minute.
That boy still got trauma to this day as a grown man.
Yeah.
Baby put the Kool-Aid on his lip. Oh.
Hey, you ever watch this movie called Penitentiary?
Hey, oh,
Is that that BET movie with Q-Tip?
I'm screaming.
You gotta go further back. You ever watch this movie called Penitentiary 2?
No.
And I only made a part 2 about it. I thought it was gonna be over after the first one.
Baby, let me tell you something. Let me tell you, it could be on Tubi because this is a black.
I watch Oz, and that's all I needed to see.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Penitentiary 2 was like way before Oz. Okay. Penitentiary 2, Penitentiary, the whole series was a black exploitation film. My parents, my mother, my father, my uncle used to love Dolomite, all them type of films and all that. Penitentiary 2, I shouldn't have saw that as a child.
Oh no.
But seeing that as a child kept me that and episode 3 of Snowfall.
Facts, bro.
Let me tell you something, Drake is like Samuel Jackson. He been a man all his life.
Let me tell you, hey, man, when I tell you Penitentiary 2, and I after watching Penitentiary 2, I never looked at Baby Power the same way.
Yeah.
Y'all go like y'all listen, it ain't for the weak.
I got a cousin that got 4 kids and eats baby powder.
No, you ain't eating it.
We
Wait.
cannot let her slide with these comments. We gotta keep an ongoing tally of this.
Why
Right.
Why does she?
She got 4 kids and she eat
4
baby.
kids and she eat baby powder.
She got what you by her own side.
I don't know why these two things correlate, but
well, we know where it started, obviously.
Speaking of a dare, jeez, wow.
so when y'all, I'm not assuming, but when y'all first tried any type of substance, even alcohol, did y'all think about y'all fingerprint promise y'all made with Dare?
No, I wasn't thinking about them. No, I wasn't thinking about them at all.
My mom
with you, I didn't
in Jamaican rum and carrot juice for a very long time since I was and that was served every Sunday faithfully. Okay. And then when I first had my experience of greenery, it was a shotgun. So they had smoked it and went directly in my face, and that's how I had that.
Man, but this is really good time. Okay. But y'all, my people, we go close on this, and I want y'all to think about it. If we missed something that y'all think we should have included, let us know. We will definitely come back. You know how what is that? Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck was a goof troop. Let me tell you that. He was on some different stuff. He did not. But he used to mess up too much.
What about Google Gadget?
But I would tell you, with Darkwing Duck, he left an example is to be a good father. He was a single father raising his daughter.
Okay.
He didn't even have his own place.
Was Darkwing Duck, was he black?
Of course. Drake Mallard.
Racist.
Drake Mallard. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. And he had a roommate. My daddy had a roommate.
Yeah. Little with a roommate.
And
Yeah.
his roommate so dope. But we will talk about that later. But he let it slide though.
Yeah.
He let it slide though. But I just want to say thank y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Jumping on with the pod fam. I hope y'all enjoyed. As always, you know, we appreciate the support and love. You throwing them peace signs up too quick, Gigi. Because y'all got like, where do the people need to find y'all? If y'all trying to be found, where can the people find y'all? So Gigi, since you ready, let's go. What do you?
Hi, everybody. You can find me, my amazing individuals, the better half of Just a Conversation with Greg and Gigi. You can find us on all your podcast platforms, as well as X and Instagram at Just a Convo_pod. And you can find me on X at GCarly7, and that's GQARLY and the number 7. I hope to see y'all there, though. Meet me there. I'm probably not gonna be there.
There we go. And we get face tonight. I love seeing that. I love seeing it. Greg, shout it out. Where can the people find you if you're trying to be found?
Yeah, so Young Black and Bothered podcast and all your DSPs. Also Loudmouth Stereo podcast with, you know, the favorite person there, Shan, on all the DSPs. We got hey.greggy on all the social media channels, and then the website heygreg.io.
You.
I'm on mute already. Baylor, let us know.
Your daddy, I'm that nigga in that.
Man, what was that dance that dude was on a Soul Train doing? You know?
Yeah. I know you're talking about. At Baylorism on TikTok, at Baylorism on Twitter. And that's it. BTG for president, open run with BTG, part of the Renaissance Network. Yeah.
Already. Shan, I had to leave you to go through your list.
It's me, Shan, at Shan Potting on everything. ShanBePotting.com. Find me and my everything, all 6 podcasts on there. Okay, you can find me mostly in almost all of Drake's lies on TikTok because I'm there to be inappropriate.
And no lies told there. And as always, you can find us, Everythang Culture. That's an A, not an I, on anywhere you look for a podcast. We're on Spotify, we're on iTunes, we're on Good Pods, we're on YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Make sure to leave a rating for us on YouTube as well. Not on YouTube. Leave a rating for us on iTunes and leave a rating for us on Spotify. You can do that now. Okay. Hit up the website at www.everythangculture.com. Talk to us. Don't be a stranger. Hit up the DMs and IG, Twitter. Don't be a weirdo.
You smoke crack, don't you?
No, I don't. But we love the support. We love the conversation. We love the growth. And as always, you know, we built this platform on the pillars of respect, communication, and consistency. Our mission statement comes to the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., which are, he believed that men hate each other because they fear each other. They fear each other because they don't know each other. They don't know each other because of segregation. And because of segregation, we have miscommunication. So we have spaces like this where we can have fun, have conversations, and talk about the culture we come from. But we want to say we love y'all. Peace.
Wait.
Oop.
And in the words of Judge Mathis, I know a crackhead when I see one.
Sure, Shan.
It's gonna be great, everybody.